Hey, what is going on? It's your boy Sketch, aka The Artist, coming to you live in living color. Today we are talking about two of my favorite pieces. One is about Jinx, Age of Darkness, and actually a digital illustration that I did several years ago. Both of these are two of my most favorite and most well-cherished pieces of art, and we're going to dive into the art style and what inspired these awesome works of art. Now, on the left to you, you see a graffiti girl holding a can. One of the things that inspired me to do graffiti was my obsession, and one of my mentors, very close and personal guy named Antonio Wiggins, a guy that I met in the 8th grade. He has to be most definitely the greatest influential artist of my life. He introduced me to graffiti characters in 1996, and through a series of different events, I began to buy magazines, especially hip-hop magazines called The Source. And what they had back in those days, they had a Graphics, a section where people had photos of basically graffiti murals. It blew me away, and I began to really focus on that. Now, several years later, I caught up with one of my older friends, which is Amos Presley, and he taught me the basics of doing graffiti, and it became addictive, and it still is one of my favorite things to do to pass time. Moving on to the left side, we are now talking about Jinx. Jinx is one of the core pillar titles of the Fate/Blade Effect Galaxy universe, created to teach children and teens how to fight the battle spiritually and be effective in spiritual warfare. With so many things going on in the world, it can be very hard to understand that the power of spiritual warfare, and it does it in a very practical way. Both of these illustrations are two of my favorite. I hope you guys are being blessed by the content. I got some new artwork and titles coming you guys' way, gearing up for the West Side Connection DX universe. And so if you guys would like more context on this, please check down in the links in the description to get more context on Fate/Blade. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's your boy Sketch the Artist saying, back on the grind. Y'all be blessed. Deuces.